The Three Cuckoos podcast is part of the Podgods Network. Hello, this is the Three Cuckoos podcast. This is Mark Ibbotson.
Hello there.
This is Timothy Newsom-Ward.
Yep.
My name's Rob Dodsworth, and this is the Three Cuckoos podcast.
Three cuckoos, welcome to the show. Rob can't hear in stereo, cause he's deaf in one ear. Give his tips from Sarah Milligan. Man drinks a weak black chow whilst he's prostrate with sciatica. He's a grumpy angry man. He's scared of dwarves and clowns. Tim the techno geek. He likes to dance with Star Wars freaks. He likes to share facts. He's not as angry as Mac, and both his ears work. Three Cuckoos podcast. Three Cuckoos podcast. Three Cuckoos podcast. It's a big fat Yorkshire podcast. Three Cuckoos podcast.
Yo, welcome along to the Three Cuckoos podcast. This week I am joined by Mr. Mark Ibbotson.
Hello again.
Unusual. And Mr. Timothy Newsom-Ward.
Good evening.
Hello.
Good evening, Robert. Good evening.
On a week that everything works. Boom.
We think.
Everything's going so well.
Welcome back, Windows 7.
Yeah.
Tim's internet starts taking a shit like yours did.
How are we all this week?
Good.
Yeah.
Bit tired, but good.
All sweet in the, all good in the hood.
Good in the hood.
Yeah, all good in the hood, sweet. Mark's
What
tired,
about
aren't
you?
you, Mark?
Had a busy day.
Yeah, very busy.
Is it
busiest of busy days?
work week, yeah? A working week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm off next week.
Have you had your haircut?
Yeah.
You're looking trim, my friend.
Yeah,
Thanks
he's looking
very
smooth
much.
tonight, yeah.
Looking smooth. I thought you had a date after this.
No.
I thought hang on a minute.
We don't finish till like midnight.
Best time.
Hey, exactly.
What kind of woman are going to be meeting at that time?
Baby, when the lights go out.
Lady in red.
The witching hour.
Oh, women of the night.
Ladies of the night. Yeah. They're the best. They're the most
Yeah.
fun, I think.
Are they?
Yeah. Oh,
So
for
I've been
anything.
told.
Yeah.
As long as you've got the cash.
It's just you've
Really?
always got to, they always insist on being picked up.
Yeah.
And then you've got to drop them off.
When they're done.
Yeah.
When they're done. Or when you're done.
When you're done, yeah.
Keep stealing my wallet as well.
Yeah.
It's not fair. I
You're
heard
not paying for them to be done.
You might want a fanny pack.
Excuse me?
A zippable one.
Oh, yeah.
So they can't
We
get
call them bum bags
out.
over here.
I did it for long.
Oh, right. You did it for our American listeners.
They wouldn't understand, would they, otherwise?
No.
Listen,
Instead of bum bag.
Let's be honest.
In a bum bag.
Do you remember those ones you used to tie around your neck and they'd be like a... I can't remember what they were called.
It looked like a
Is that what
cock.
they're called?
Didn't
Yeah.
it?
It's like
It did.
a cock holder.
Yeah. It looked like a cock. And it held your change.
Is that what it was for?
Well, I
They
don't
always used to
know. I
put
never
little
had
marijuana
one.
leaves on them.
Did they?
Do you remember?
I never had one.
I'm sure mine did.
Surely if you ran with one of them on, it could kill you. Knock you out. If it had enough change in
yeah.
it, you'd be dead.
It wouldn't get past health and safety. these
Yeah.
days.
So we're live on Mixlr tonight on this fine Wednesday eve. And you're also available on Stitcher, Mark, SoundCloud
Am I?
now.
Ooh, yeah.
Yes,
Am I?
yes.
Wow.
Apparently Plex. Never
What's
heard of
Plex?
it.
What's Plex?
Podcast Republic, iTunes, yeah.
God, we're everywhere.
So thanks for downloading us if
We're
you
not
have,
everywhere.
and
What
thanks
a
for
plague.
streaming us as well. That's good.
We're not anywhere popular.
Like
No.
a plague.
Yeah, so thanks for that. And we are live on Mixlr. So Lorne's just said that they've got hot corner girls in Vegas.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Maybe we should all go to Vegas.
What a hot corner girl.
I think they're just prostitutes. Too.
I think they're just
right.
drug-leathered hookers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crack whores.
Horror bags.
Horror bags?
Yeah.
Horror bags.
Horror bags.
Don't talk
I like
about
that.
Lord's
Hot corner
wife
girls.
like
Hot corner girls.
Yeah. So you won't get that here. We don't
That is a track, innit?
Yeah.
That's a song waiting to happen, is
That's
that?
still Panthers all over that.
That's Motley Crue
yeah,
getting back
it's
together
was, yeah.
and doing hot corner girls.
that. Motters.
Hot corner girls! Or something along
You can see Kiss doing that as well.
Kiss. No.
He's definitely a Motley.
Paul Stanley. I had a Paul Stanley on the phone to me the other day, and I went,
you?
"Were you in Kiss?" And he went, "No." I went, "Oh, okay."
It's a shame, innit? If he'd have said yeah,
I thought he'd lost his accent. I thought maybe he's
Yeah.
been living in the UK for quite a while,
he's converted.
and he's lost his accent. Yeah, just got
Yeah.
sick of Gene.
Yeah, it's easy to understand.
You can understand it. As soon as he did Firestarter,
Yeah.
I'm out of here.
Tongues everywhere.
Forget it. Excuse me. So yeah. So you've done nothing this week, Mark? No.
Just worked. And football.
Dun, working 9 to 5.
Exactly.
Football. What's football been doing?
We lost.
Oh.
12-0. So,
Oh, that's
12-0.
harsh.
yeah.
Ooh. What about you, Tim? Oh, no.
Let's moving on.
Oat or
Watched
note?
a couple of films this week.
Yo, like
Done
what?
a lot of Avengers.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Assemble. which wasn't as good as I
Oh wait,
thought.
Assemble or Age of Ultron?
Yeah, that one.
Ultron.
Second one, Ultron. One with Ultron in it.
It wasn't as good as I thought.
Yeah, it kind of was a bit weak.
Yeah. The
Are
story.
we just going straight into this now? The whole film thing.
Should we do it in a minute?
Let's move on.
Yeah. What about your personal life?
Personal life, I've been.
How's your sex life?
Let's
Tim?
pry into that shit.
I've been doing some
Slippy.
home decoration.
Oh,
I
blood.
put a light up today.
Don't swear at me, dude.
We
Where?
had some trellises in there. New light.
Oh, in
new
there?
light fitting in there.
Oh.
We rewired it.
I
You made some trellises.
Sweet. Is that why all the lights are off?
Yeah.
It's
Fuses are blown.
That'll never work again now.
Need it all rewiring, the house rewiring.
You've got really high ceilings like I have.
Yeah.
Do you fear your life when
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
up there and I was like getting
beads of sweat?
snow on me
Snow.
because it was so cold up there.
That's how Rob feels all the time.
Yeah. Welcome to my world,
Yeah,
dickheads.
Because he's about 8 foot tall.
Yeah, he's at about 8 feet. That's it really. Not really
8 feet
done
tall.
much else. A bit boring.
Has it been a bit dull?
Been to Ikea today for
Whoa.
me £2.50 breakfast.
Was it £2.50?
Yeah,
Did you go on your
Which is
own?
not bad.
yeah. No, this is.
Oh, did she have a day off?
She's got this week off, so
Oh, sweet.
it's,
She's fresh.
yeah,
Good.
She got drunk a few times last week, so she's still recovering.
She's
Good,
fresh.
good, yeah.
Yeah.
She's ripe.
Ooh, right.
I don't think you're allowed to say that.
Right for popping.
IKEA's a strange event.
It was very busy today.
Was it very busy?
And it was. We went.
How tall? Lon wants to know how tall you are exactly.
I am 6'6".
He's 6'6".
Well, I'm a little bit under 6'6", but I'm over 6'5".
he's 6'6.5".
So if I
You
put
got
my
about
shoes,
5.5.
if I put my shoes on,
He's 6'6".
women don't have to bend down. Oh yeah. I don't see nothing wrong.
Gonna girls.
Yeah, he is a freak.
I call the girls.
He is a freak.
I love it.
So IKEA, then you were walking around. Did you follow the route?
Yeah, but you know, there's a little shortcut, so you shortcut it all the way to the.
But then you'll never find your way out.
well, no, this is what happened today.
Don't screw yourself over that
We
way.
shortcutted to the cuisine area. The cuisine.
I don't think
You mean the
IKEA's
fucking
restaurant
calf?
has ever been called
Yeah.
cuisine.
Went to Calf, got a breakfast.
You have
Some
meatballs.
meatballs and mash.
No, I had a full English
Abs
breakfast.
had the meatballs.
Yeah.
It's like $2.50 for a full English breakfast.
That's not bad, is
With
it?
some toast.
A full
and
Swedish
coffee.
breakfast.
No, it was like bacon, eggs,
Swedish.
tomato,
What's on a Swedish breakfast?
It'll have all been called something Swedish, though. won't it?
Rancid
Yeah, well,
fish
yeah.
Ulri-
Rancid fish.
Ulrika bacon.
and pickled walrus testicles.
Sven eggs.
Sven eggs. Yeah, then went round, bought a few bits and bats.
Yeah.
And that's about it.
Cool.
Did you see any
Did
little?
you get an ice cream and a hot dog at the end? No.
It was too big a queue.
Sons of bitches.
There's some big guys there.
Don't
Did
anybody
you,
work?
big guys.
Do you always think that when you're off?
Yeah, there was tons of people
And you're like,
there.
don't anybody work?
Did you find any little cocks drawn on anything?
Oh, yeah. Do you remember that? Do you remember that news story that
Yes.
I broadcast to
I
the
did
world?
look, but I couldn't find any today.
You could have been the drawer
Ah, shit.
of cocks.
Didn't think about it.
Ah, cock and balls everywhere.
Next time I'm going to go, can I use one of their little pencils to do it?
That's what you've got to do. That's what
It's
they're
the
there
rules.
for.
So you have to use their own stuff to do it.
Dem's rules.
Them's the rules.
Yeah. Well, this week, I came in
Did
to the
you?
podcast last week. I hadn't finished my sentence.
Dirty twat.
And I thought, I'm going to use my old phone as a soundboard, right? Brilliant idea, yeah?
Ah, interesting.
So, after the podcast, excitedly told the wife, my old phone, I'm just going to use it for the podcast. I'm just going to delete everything, just use it for the podcast.
I'm sure she was
Brilliant.
fucking riveted
Right,
by that.
before I'd even got the sentence out of my mouth, she went, oh, my mum wants your old phone. I went, what? She goes, yeah, my mum wants your old phone. She's got dibs on it.
the
What are you talking
mother-in-law.
about?
She'll be ringing you up every week.
I says, I want it back.
What's these dirty pictures on my phone?
I wiped it. Don't you worry about that, my sweet.
Wiped.
So yeah, I was like, so I've lost it. So
it's
I'm,
gone
I'm
already?
a little bit upset about it. Yeah,
hell.
literally.
Can you these
We
days?
finished the podcast Friday night
Yeah.
at my house, and then Sunday I went to her house, and she commandeered it. Devastated.
It's mine.
Devastated. So yeah.
Did you? We went to my brother's on Saturday, didn't we? I forgot.
Yeah, we did. We had a birthday party for Tim on
Little birthday
Saturday.
party.
You were invited, Mark,
I know I was.
but you
But
couldn't
you
make.
oh no, you weren't with your lady, were you?
I forgot.
We
what I
had
was doing.
a lot of cake. There was lots of cake.
There was 2 big cakes.
Yeah, and we played this game called Cards Against Humanity. Have you heard about that?
Yeah.
Quite amusing.
We played that.
For like 3 hours.
It's vicious.
It is.
It takes no prisoners.
It was quite good fun, wasn't it?
It was quite good fun.
a lot
yeah.
of food.
Abs didn't get
Right.
pissed and spoil it for everyone. Then
She did get
this time.
She did get tipsy.
She was getting
wasn't-
drunk.
Yeah, she was fresh, wasn't she? I won't say she was drunk.
Yeah, everybody in the club
Getting
getting tipsy.
Jaquan.
So yeah, it's been an eventful week. I had to tell somebody else's kids off this week.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Are you proud?
No, I always
Was it embarrassing?
I always have to pussyfoot around it.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't-
hard, isn't it?
Yeah, because I want to go mental, but I can't really.
Yeah, you got to be restrained a bit with other
Well,
people's kids.
plus you don't know who their parents are,
yeah, that's true. That
because
is true.
you don't want to make enemies from some like burly big fella
Yeah.
with tattoos
Popeye.
and like mothers even bigger,
Yeah.
more tattoos.
They eat you.
Yeah, and you think I can't do with that in my life, so I'm just going to approach with caution. But yeah, there was kids throwing rocks, and that ain't happening. Well, as it happened, they were all playing together nicely, and one kid out of the whole group decided to start throwing rocks at the rest of them. So
always
actually,
one, innit?
at my little girl and her two male friends.
Oh, fuck.
You're right there, Mark.
Yeah, sorry.
You're right, bud.
And
And
butchered my microphone.
so I got a bit of a rage on.
Yeah.
And went outside. I went outside and I was like, where is he? Where is he? I was like, it's walking up and down the street. Where is he? And it's so-and-so's cousin, right? And I saw him and I went, oi! Come here. I went, where's your cousin? Why?
You beckoned him
What do you
like
mean,
he
why?
was a dog.
Oh, I can whistle streets away and they all come running.
Go on then. Is that it? That was
They're outside now.
Can you do it with your fingers in your mouth?
No, I can't. I tried to do that once and nearly passed out.
Yeah.
I was just trying. Lost air. Just nearly passed out. Like blowing up an airbed.
Oh, yeah.
You can do it.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, you getting it?
it's nearly there.
To wet your wink.
It'll be fucking loud if I
Wet
get
is
it.
what?
Wet your.
Wet me winky.
Wet your winkers there.
Can you get your winky in your mouth?
Tried.
Ooh,
To wet
that's
it.
getting there.
That was getting there, wasn't it?
Better like that.
So yeah, I went round his house,
Yeah.
and as I was telling him off, he had a big slice of cake in his hand. And you know when you're like, I am gonna laugh any minute now, so I've just got to get this out and go.
You should have said,
because
I'm
it was
having
far
that cake
too,
as well.
It was far too funny.
We're at Victoria Sponge.
Yeah, it was like, oi, listen, do you think it's good to
I don't
throw
think
rocks?
Rob's interested in what cake it was.
It was Victoria.
Let's listen to him telling him off.
So you go in, oi, listen, I've been told you're throwing rocks.
What did he say?
Yeah, I might have been. Were you throwing rocks? Yeah, I might have been, yeah. Do you know what happens when you throw rocks? Is that Victoria Sponge?
Have you got any cream?
It's like, you need a plate for that, my friend.
Was there any cream, or was it just really shit?
He
The
just-
shit version of
He
Victoria
just had it in his hand.
Where'd he got it
He
from?
didn't have a plate or
but
a spork
was it
or
just
anything.
sponge and jam, or did it have cream as well?
It had cream. It had a little bit of buttercream in it. It looked nice, really nice.
That's that'd have been Tim.
So I had a bit of cake,
That'd have
and
been-
then
is that cake?
decided that we should all apologise and go our separate ways. I feel like I told him.
Feels like a western. Almost feels like a western. doesn't it?
You feel like they're all interbreeding though on our street.
Yeah.
Well,
There's a
I
couple of
understand
people. If
that
you
with
look-
the background.
If they're listening, hi. But there's people on our street, right? And there's
hello.
there's this woman who lives across the road from us, and she's really lovely, right?
Bloody bugger next door! You're talking about us again.
No, not them. So there's this woman who lives across the road. She's lovely, but
Pick on her fees.
apparently she's the auntie of this girl who lives down the road
All right.
with her mum, right? And I know her mum as well.
Who does the cat belong to that were on the
then-
roof that day?
I've no, it's some Romanian
remember
hookers.
that?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Just the hot corner girls that live across the street.
Wicked.
Yeah. I don't know if they are, but they don't speak my language.
Romanian.
They're like
hookers.
they are Romanian, definitely.
Yeah.
How do you know the hookers?
Because I went to the door that night, that their cat was stuck on the
Right.
and it wasn't the only pussy I saw. So anyway, and then as I went round the back, I've heard that this other lad who Jesse
Yeah.
hangs around with, he's related to him as well.
Is that
but he lives
Dylan?
up the road. And then there was these 3 Indian kids, and
Yeah.
they reckon
Hello.
that this lad who I told off, they're his cousin. I was like, hang on a minute,
What?
you what? Is that possible? Are you sure?
Really?
They're
so-
all related, Rob.
Maybe they've just all been adopted. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's far too complicated when
Maybe-
you talk about families.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So I thought, well, if I tell this kid off and really upset someone, the whole street's going to be after me.
Yeah.
And when we moved into that road,
Yeah.
there was a big street fight on our road about a month after. We thought it was ace, actually.
Street fight.
You know, normally you should be like unpacking your stuff, going, "What the f- have we moved into here?"
Yeah.
Actually, it was more like we're at the window going, "Yes, look at this fella here." It was like 2 families.
They were fighting
They'd
over
got
who were going to
together.
break into his house first.
I've seen his sofa. Get it.
There's none of them Irish on your street.
No.
No.
Even the mix have got more sense than to hang around on your street.
So it's been eventful. Yeah, it has. Yeah.
Sounds
And
crazy.
then Finley's TV. Finley, Milkshake on a morning on Channel 5. My milkshake
Your
brings all the-
milkshake. Your
Yeah,
morning
my
milkshake.
morning milkshake. No, there's this thing on Channel 5
Just have my milkshake.
for the kids, and it's called Milkshake. I think it's got double connotation. But they've brought Bob the Builder back. They've rebooted Bob the Builder.
I told you about this ages ago.
Yeah, but it ain't funny now.
It's not. It's all
It's
animated
it's
now.
not
isn't
Neil
it?
Morrissey.
Isn't it like a cartoon now?
It's all CGI.
Yeah, it looks shit.
Yeah, it's what they've done with Thomas the Tank Engine.
Have they done that with that as well?
Oh God, that was ages ago. Yeah.
Oh, no.
They've still got a guy that sounds like Ringo,
They're taking our childhood apart brick by brick.
tearing it to bits. Yeah.
Today, I had
Absolutely.
to go to Leeds Market.
Leeds Market.
The outdoor market or the indoor market?
Why?
Oh,
You run out of Bombay mix.
I went to both. They only have the Asian market on
The Asian man. What's on that?
every certain days. What do you mean?
I'm sorry.
Just a load of Asians.
Right.
Probably just peddling just either stolen stuff or, knocked off designer labels and stuff.
You want to buy DVD?
And it stunk of fucking weed everywhere you walk.
It
So
always
this outside
does.
market.
That's
I
why.
was like-
That's why you go.
It's pretty much Leeds in general.
You get high on somebody else's supply.
Yeah, so I presume, I don't know, you two must have knocked around Bradford Market a bit.
Oh God, you are talking to the converted.
We've got some stories.
Don't you see the fucking sights there? There
Oh,
was a
yeah.
woman there. She was bigger than me, this woman.
Right.
She was a big girl. She had these hot pants on.
Yes.
Well, they
Now
didn't
you're
like
talking.
normal shorts on anyone else, but they were tight.
He's been hiding this. He's been hiding this gem of a story.
They were fucking tight. And she didn't have bare legs as well.
Keep talking.
It was,
Keep
Hold on,
talking.
let me just undo my buttons.
it was really, really unpleasant.
Really?
It's just like you go and it's like a freak show.
There
It's a
she
total
goes.
freak show.
Yeah.
Like the man serving's only got like 2 fingers.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? On the stall.
Yeah.
What can I get you?
And he's only got
Like
6
2
teeth.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's like, what is going on here? These people.
What did you get?
It's like the Jeremy
Vampire.
Kyle. It's like those people.
Yeah.
That's them.
The bloke I went with, he
Where they get 'em
bought
from?
2 pairs of jeans, 2 t-shirts, a new pair of shoes, and a winter coat
So a whole new wardrobe
for
from the market.
£95
Wow. It's got sense.
from the one shop.
He sounds like Macklemore, doesn't he, with thrift shop.
He had everything.
Let me new wardrobe.
He's like, oh, well,
Done.
this bloke, he's like 67, this bloke, and he's like, I want a couple of t-shirts. And this bloke brings these ones out that got like a fucking cannabis
Tiger on
leaf
it.
on. What the fuck? Why is he going to wear that, you dick?
I'll take them all.
And he's like, and this bloke's going, oh yeah, that's all right. Like, what? You're not wearing that?
Was it your granddad this?
What at patience?
I'm gonna pop some tags. Beautiful.
You are not buying that t-shirt.
Love it.
I think it said like sorted underneath it or something.
Which is the one that's got Adidas written, but it's not Adidas, is it?
It's missing a D in it.
It's something else, isn't it?
It's a Diaz.
It's like I can't remember what it says now. It's
What
like
is this
drug related
place and
stuff.
why have I come here? I'm going again. I love it.
It's
I
beautiful.
used to go to Bradford Market every week.
What you want to do? No, you've never been to a market until you've been Cannon Mills in Bradford.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
When it's just about to get hit by the cops.
That is hardcore.
Yeah.
Honest. Oh yeah.
It's like
yeah,
an
yeah.
old flea market, all in like these abandoned buildings. Everything's knocked off.
It's just like being in India.
Yeah.
There's chickens running around and there's like.
no word of a lie there is.
Honestly.
Yeah.
People arrive by train, but they don't get in it. They just get on it.
Yeah.
They all get on top.
No one knows where it goes. It just,
No, it don't go anywhere. It just goes
Fucking
round the
Bombay.
market. It's
Oh,
like
we
a
should
ride.
go. We should go and like record
It's
some stuff
un-
there.
Cannon Mills is
untrue.
insane. I wonder if it's still going. We should.
I bet it
maybe we should
does.
do a
I
three
bet it
Cuckoos
does.
day out. When we used to go when we were little, honestly,
Never mind fucking day out. We'll go set up all the equipment in the middle of it and just do it live.
I love it.
Live from Cannon Mills. Beautiful.
Why not?
That'd be ace.
Pickle her fees from this stall.
Yeah.
I'd love that.
It was really cool. There was all sorts of weird crap on for sale.
You get
wasn't there?
everything. Back then, though, it was like
Yeah.
Walkmans.
Yeah, there was like
Knocked
imported
off
Japanese Mega Drives and stuff like you couldn't even use here. But it's like people used to buy them. Oh yeah, let's have them for the sake of having it.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It was like a Mecha Drive.
Yeah, all in Japanese. No charger or anything. You couldn't plug it in it.
Yeah. It was beauty. I loved it there.
I've not been to the market.
It was an
very
eye opener.
often.
VHS
Your
is
mum
for
took
war.
us. Your
Yeah,
mum
yeah.
took us, and she took her German pen pal.
Yeah. My mum's German pen pal.
This was back in like '91.
Because they don't have
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
markets in Germany.
No,
Not like that. they
not
don't.
like that. Not knockoffs.
No.
It was
Asians.
everything. Everything you could think of was there, but it was all knocked off. Even sweets were knocked off. It was like VHS. It's like VHS is what they're all knocked off.
A Snookers bar.
Pre-licked.
Licked and put back.
All Mars bars are out of the wrappers. It's been wrapped
It
in
was
little
like
bags.
that, honestly. It was ace.
They're all white, so they've all melted. Like been brought back to life by a freezer.
They look like 5-year-old turds.
£5 for a pound.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
how awful. I might have to go again.
You might have to go.
Yeah. Can of
Yeah.
mill.
You can get some cheap meat
Yeah.
in the butcher's
Oh,
section.
yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. They always have those butchers as well that are mic'd, don't they?
Yeah.
And they're like proper, like bookies. Not bookies, auctioneers. Auctioning off meat.
Yeah. Auction your meat.
Yeah.
I'll have 18 rump steaks for £3.
Going once.
You've never had sausages till you tried my sausages. That is.
If you turn up at like 10 to
love
5,
them,
you can get a right bargain as well.
Oh,
Just to
God, I
close at
bet.
5
Yeah.
o'clock.
I bet, absolutely.
They're virtually giving the meat away. Throwing the meat at you.
Throwing
Take me
the
meat. Put it in. I can't take this home.
Take it. I don't want it anymore.
Thanks, Lorne. 1 Kit Kat.
What?
Oh, that's what it says.
No idea what he's on about.
Does he want us to get him? We could send him a Kit Kat.
I could send you a Kit Kat. I bet you've got loads more over there than we have, though.
We can send you a peanut butter Kit Kat.
This-
They're particularly nice.
Yeah, we were in the Trafford Centre a couple of weeks back, and we found one of those stores that are like just American goods, you know.
Yeah.
And I was in
lawn
it, and
serving.
I didn't realise. I thought it was just a sweet shop. I didn't
Hi,
really
cats.
realise it, and I was like, "Oh God, they've got runts and nerds and stuff like this."
Nerds.
So I was looking around, just
Nerds
trying,
were
just
fucking
reminiscing.
awful.
You know, just reminiscing.
Apple sours.
And I found all the like this big rack of M&Ms. So they've got like peanut M&Ms, cookie dough M&Ms, and all this lot. And I'm like, cookie dough M&Ms, they're for the car. Them bad boys on the way home. Picked up £5 for
Yeah.
a packet of M&Ms.
These are all imported, aren't they?
Kids, turn around. We're leaving. There'll be an Aldi somewhere, aren't we?
Yeah.
It's all imported.
I gathered that afterwards.
So that's why they hike up the prices.
A little bit upset. I mean, they're making some markup on them. How much are a bag of M&Ms over there? Do you know what I mean?
Well, cheaper than they are here.
Freaking cents, surely.
Cheaper than
It
they
was
are
a
here.
share bag. It was like, you know, one of those pound bags
It's
in
like the
Morrison's.
fucking petrol. I bet that's way cheaper there
Oh,
as well.
don't get me started on it.
Gas.
Don't get me started.
Sorry, gas.
Yes.
What TV have you been watching this week?
I've been watching Chuck.
Yo, Chuck's meant to be really good.
Yeah.
Your bros put us on a Chuck.
Yeah, my bro's been like hammering me for ages to watch Chuck. So
Running in the family.
Your brothers have been hammering you for ages.
hammering me, balls deep. Yeah, so
The missus watched Chuck start to finish.
Yeah.
Like years and years and years ago.
Yeah.
And I never for 1 minute thought it would be any good.
I must admit, I'm struggling with the first few episodes. It's kind of getting there now. I think watched about 4.
Yeah.
Me.
That's it, really. That's all the TV. I haven't really.
What's wrong with the fucking people in chat?
What do you mean?
Well, Loz just put 1 Kit Kat. Nick's has just put B.
Yeah. Fracking Cat says cookie dough M&Ms. I've never seen those before. Maybe they were knocked off. Maybe they were injecting cookie dough
Maybe imported from Canada
into some rancid
I've
cooking
never
chocolate.
even heard of Chuck.
Chuck. It's meant to be. Isn't he like a secret agent?
No, he's like he's
But he's
like
shite.
a nerd who works at a computer shop, and he gets this. His mate who used to go to university with is like a spy, and he hacks this like NSA like all the NSA files have been stored in this new computer, and it sort of works out what's going to happen and stuff. And he sends it to Chuck in like this series of images, and it all gets flashed into his brain, so he knows
right.
everything that's going on
Right,
in the world with all this intelligence. But he has to sort of see things which trigger it. It's quite cool, the idea behind it. McGee's done it. McG directs it.
Isn't
all.
it like a comedy though?
Yeah, it's pure
McG?
comedy. Yeah.
Was it McG?
Who's
Yeah, yeah.
McG?
Didn't he do Charlie's Angels?
Yeah,
Who's
yeah.
fucking McG?
He's
Mc-
quite
he's a
famous
director.
He
Yeah.
did all
Never heard
Supernatural,
of him.
and he did Terminator
Salvation.
in,
Oh, well.
he's
It's
done
a
other
glowing
films.
fucking
He's done loads of stuff.
CV,
Yeah.
innit, that?
Yeah, he has, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Charlie's Angels was pretty swift.
Charlie's Angels was crap.
Did
Just
you-
like
did you not like it?
Terminator Salvation.
No, it
was
was
no
good,
doubt
though.
shit.
It was good. You've never seen it. See, you can't comment.
I don't want to fucking see it 'cause it'd be shit.
Yeah, so that's about it, really.
Yeah.
Watch me films, but we'll talk
Yeah.
about it later. Yeah, I've been reading a lot this week, so...
I finally finished.
Mick Mixler's broken, that's what it is.
Oh, is it? I finally finished Scream. I finally finished it.
Oh, what do you think then?
I did.
Out of 10, out of 13.
Well, right. Well, you're watching it and you're thinking, there's got to be 2, right?
Yeah.
There has to be. Because there's certain scenes and you're thinking, well, if it's him, it can't be him as well. And you're thinking, right, okay. Well, and
Who was it?
Like the
I
film.
kind of
Who was it
triggered
then?
it. Right. Do we all want a spoiler alert?
Go for it, I'm never watching it.
Right.
Never am I.
I called it but I thought there'd be like one main person and one like secondary kind of
Kind of like the film.
crap killer. Yeah,
Even though there's two of them.
it's like a mastermind and then a
sidekick.
sidekick, but they're both.
Pinky in the brain.
And I called the sidekick, but
nice.
they were actually the main killer.
Ah, right.
So I don't know if it worked properly, really.
Kind of like it in general.
Yeah.
It really worked, did it?
I'm going to spoil it for everybody now, right? So if you've not seen Scream or you want to,
Don't fucking bother because
then
it was shit.
Just turn the volume down just for a sec. There's a woman doing a podcast all the way through, and it's
oh,
her.
that journalist.
It was
It's
her.
her.
Yep. Now I thought she was the second. I thought it was going to be like, oh, she's got like shit ratings. So
But that's
she's
what Scream were like.
put
It
in.
was a bit.
Yeah, it was, but it didn't make any
It
sense.
was a bit after
that
the
way.
first one. It was a bit spurious.
She'd have to
Kind
have,
of the
like-
motive for doing it was a bit what?
Well, she'd just have to have superhuman strength for a start.
Yeah,
She hung a girl from a fan.
Well, that might have been her accomplice. Was that a bloke?
Do you think she was pre-sex
No.
change?
Was she on her own?
No, right at the end, yeah.
It was pre-sex change.
It made it out that it's this woman, and it was because they had like a big face off at the end,
Right.
like they always do.
Could eat a peach for that.
And then they did like a Jason Voorhees where she falls into the lake at the end, can't find the body, yada yada yada. You know how it is. Apparently they're doing a season 2, by the way, but we'll carry on. And so anyway, it finishes, credits roll and everything, and it goes back, and there's the guy who's like the nerd film geek, who I mean, God, that's been done so many times.
Oh, yeah.
And he's going, but surely there's got to be another killer. And it turns out that this other girl, who was his best mate, the goth,
Oh yeah.
she'd been sending letters to this other girl, so it kind of made it out that it was her.
It's always the goth.
But it sounds like she kind of just did like one or two things. She might not have even murdered anybody.
Well, if no one's watched it, don't bother
But-
because it was fucking
And
garbage.
it was just a bit like, really?
So 6 out of 10, 6 out of 13.
6.
6 out of 13. Yeah, it was okay. There was a killing in it of this girl's like ex-boyfriend. I think his name was Will. I might be making that up. And this big agricultural thing just comes down, just goes and saws him in half.
that good?
And it sprays him literally everywhere. And it was like, shit, that was impressive actually. That was quite cool. It was quite a good death.
Yeah, it sounds good.
It had its moments. It could have been loads better. But like I said,
That says one Kit Kat out of 13.
one Kit Kat, yeah.
One finger.
No, I'd say 6 is a fair assumption. It's not half marks.
Yeah.
It is half marks.
Well, out of
It's
13.
roughly half marks.
It's roughly half marks.
So what happened to this whole you're watching The Walking Dead and you're watching Game of Thrones?
Have we started that?
Yeah.
I've watched one. I just haven't. I don't really watch.
It's watched one episode, so I'm
Which were all right.
I'll do it. I will.
You said it was You said it was good.
They were all right. Thinking back now, with a bit of time
You don't think?
under my belt.
Have you watched any Fear?
No.
Fear the Walking Dead? Mark, did you see it this
Of
week?
course.
I've got to
Yes.
stick to my 3 seasons.
It was wicked, bro.
If it doesn't get 3 seasons,
Well, this
no
effectively
point
is like
watching it.
season 6 of The Walking Dead, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's just from a
suppose.
different point of view. So you should be jumping in now. You should be. Honest, I'm telling you.
Zombies.
They
just dull.
They properly came into it this week.
Zombies dead.
Yeah. There was a definite
Hurrah.
good few scenes, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Where there was dead people rising.
Yeah, there were.
Yeah.
So they know, the guys in LA know it's, well, they're not zombies, are they, in this?
They're not. They just think it's like some kind of disease that's spreading like crazy.
Disease.
But there was some really good bits in it, wasn't there?
Uh-oh.
What? Sorry, I'm talking to Abs.
It's all right. There was a bit where there's a guy in their house. And
She wants an apple puff.
Do you want a puff of apple?
Come and get an apple puff. It's
one
all
for you.
right.
We're only live. Don't worry. So
No, you can't take them all.
Screw
Don't
you guys.
speak with your mouth full.
what was I saying now? Oh yeah. So these guys have gone out of the house to get this gun from the other house,
Yeah.
and they're making their way back. And there's this guy in their house. I'm like, there's a guy in our house. Shit. Anyway, these other people appear.
Yeah.
And he points the gun at his head and like blasts, but he must kind of miss, so he takes like all his face off.
Like a bit of a exfoliation.
It just literally takes his face
What a
off.
fucking exfoliation.
And then as
Got a face
he
left?
points it again and just sprays him across the wall. So it's quite graphic.
Yeah.
It's quite cool. But it's just in keeping with the rest
It
of
was
it,
brilliant.
really, isn't
Well,
it?
it's not. No.
I really like it.
Because all of a sudden at the end, the army fucking roll in.
Yeah, I know.
Nah, spoil it.
No, it was brilliant. It was really good.
No, it was good. It's
it
cool.
was really good. That old woman next through the fence.
Yeah.
Through the whole fucking episode.
What would
Susan?
you give it so far? You impressed so far after 3?
Yeah, I like
Give
it.
it a good.
I like it.
Ooh.
Ooh, a solid 10.
Yeah.
I'd go there as well, yeah.
Walking Dead gets about 11.
It's
I
excellent.
really like Walking Dead.
It's
so-
cool.
And that starts next month.
Lon says the fact that Rob sits around watching Scream but hasn't seen Game of Thrones amazes me. Well, you see, Scream was just like one of those time wasters. It just passes time. Game of Thrones, you've got to listen to every little word
Yeah,
that
you
somebody's
do, yeah.
saying.
It's heavy dialogue. Yeah.
It's heavy dialogue is an understatement. It's
Game of Thrones
cracking.
seasons are far, far too short.
Yeah, they are.
They are short.
You
yeah.
feel a bit short-changed
then-
when it finishes.
Don't you think everything's
Especially
got
when you've
short?
watched the first 4
Yeah.
in a week.
I think they're keeping everything down to that kind of 10, 12 kind of scale now, though, aren't
All
they?
the American ones are 16 episodes
They
long,
kind
aren't
of,
they?
you know, when it used to be 24, they've kind of condensed stuff down. I think things with a big storyline now are condensed down to sort of take out the filler or the story of the week kind of things.
Have you seen the big hoo-ha about Fear's ratings?
Oh, no, why is it low?
Well,
Oh,
it started off, it broke like all records
It's gonna, though, innit?
when it first started. And then it was down like 19%, and then down another 12%. But they were saying that it's a bit of a flop, but
It's got a,
even
Three
at
episodes in.
even
Yeah.
at 19% down and 12% down, it's still
It's
the highest rated
yeah.
thing that's on about.
people have got to get used to the characters of the new story. It's
Yeah.
different from The Walking Dead.
It's
isn't
only
it?
6 long as well.
Yeah.
What do they
There's only
expect?
3
though?
more.
What do they expect though, as well, when they have 2 episodes and then have a break
Yeah.
Yeah.
for a week?
Which
It's
is
like,
ridiculous.
You can't do that.
Yeah, but
can you?
the people who make it don't.
No, clearly,
You
obviously,
know,
it's been
it's
made.
not like, oh, well, we're going to release it now, then we're going to have a week off for fucking Labour Day or whatever.
But people don't watch it, do they? They'll record it and watch it as 6.
Because there's no fucking.
They'll binge it.
Everything stops
Yeah.
on a bank holiday in America.
That's what people do though now. They don't watch it. I don't think stats like that work anymore because people will watch it later.
Yeah.
Or like I said, they'll watch it when it's all finished and just binge it.
Yeah, it's kind of like what I try and do these days.
Well, it's like I'm watching Mr. Robot now, and I thought, do you know what? It's so cool. It's shot so well, and it's really dark, and it sounds brilliant, and it's so wicked. It's untrue, but
Is
it's
it good?
really deep and dark, and yeah, I think it's really cool. It's really good.
I'll be waiting.
I've got a funny feeling there's going to be a mega twist. There's just
Is
something.
it slow? Is it fast moving?
I don't know if you're going to like it or not. I think you could either think this is right up my street, or you're just like, nah, I can't be doing with it.
Right.
It could be one way or another for you.
What about him?
I think you'll like it.
Yeah, it sounds pretty
Yeah, it's about this kid who's a tech geek,
Chuck.
proper hacker. No, he's a proper hacker.
Are you going to be upset when.
But he's like on drugs, and so there's a bit of drug related stuff in it. He's a complete and utter nutcase in terms of he don't like people touching him and stuff like
Yeah,
that. So he's probably autistic, but it doesn't say any of that.
What's Fight Club-esque?
That's exactly what I was thinking.
the way it's shot.
No, I think there's going to be a twist.
I fucking love Fight Club.
Yeah, I think there's
One of
going to
the
be a
best films
twist.
I've ever seen.
And
Oh, fuck off, Tim.
he gets
a good film.
He gets involved in this thing called F Society.
It was obvious though what
But
was happening when you watch it.
It's shot
No?
so well. Honestly, it is. It'll win loads of awards. I think just for even if it turns out not to be a massive hit as in terms of the content.
Yeah.
I think the way it's shot and the way it
Christian Slater
sounds
good,
and
innit?
everything. Yeah, it's all right. He's not the main character, but he is one of them. It's just really cool.
You're going to be really upset when the X-Files is the biggest anticlimax ever.
Well, it could be. it could be, and that's the risk they run in it.
That's it's bring something as big as that back. Yeah,
Absolutely. Well, look at the
It
film.
was a long time ago. The first film was all
The
right.
first film was great because
Yeah,
it
'cause it
fitted
fit,
in.
yeah.
It was really cool.
The
was the
problem that's
first
got,
film.
it's a long time ago. A long time
depends
ago.
if the story. For me,
Yeah.
it's all about the story. If you can get that right,
The second
it'll
film,
work.
just log. It was crap.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It was
Waste of
really
time.
bad.
Even everyone said, didn't they? It's just terrible.
The whole thing with Mulder and Scully and stuff like that, and are they together or aren't they, and stuff. It was just bad.
They didn't
wasn't
make it creepy enough.
No, it wasn't. It should have been a monster of the week rather than
Yeah.
a lame paedophile hunt.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
That's not what the X-Files is about, though, is
No.
it?
Billy Connolly and X to the Z.
Billy Connolly,
Well,
Yeah.
Billy Connolly was like he was an ex-paedophile, wasn't he? And he was like
an ex-paedophile.
Well, he was like he.
I used to hang around playgrounds,
Yeah,
don't anymore.
He kind of didn't anymore. He was like he was recovering though. He was living like with a guy, wasn't he? And he was like he was seeing visions of things, wasn't he? That's what, and they brought him in. But
Yeah, didn't he have stigmata as well?
yeah,
Didn't he just like break down bleeding out of his hands and stuff?
yeah. It was just.
And then there was
really work, did it?
Exhibit was another FBI
Biscuit.
agent, and it's like, why have you brought Exhibit into it?
He wasn't very good. Wasn't it?
No, bring Krychek back.
You see, that's what they didn't. I think it was just a standalone tried to do something on it. And
Yeah.
it just didn't work.
No.
And this is the rest of the podcast. These two fucking
is it,
nerds
yeah.
talking about X-Files.
X-Files is
So,
hilarious,
but
though.
watch Mr.
Best ever
Robot.
TV
Just
series.
watch the pilot of Mr. Robot. And see
I
what
think
you
I'll watch it because Catherine's on a late tomorrow. I don't think she'll like it, so I'll watch it tomorrow.
I see,
pilot's
for
a
me,
bit longer than-
I've deviated from a 3-season rule
Oh,
with some
oh
stuff, so
my
I'm going to have
God.
to tone it back.
Dip in. Just have a look. Just see what you think.
No, just watch The Walking Dead, you massive bitch.
The music in Mr. Robot, it like drags you in. It's like designed to pull you in, and it's all. It looks a bit Kubrick.
No, does that?
Yeah,
It's
that's, I mean,
like
that's a
Johnny,
massive compliment.
who was on,
Yeah.
he was in the chat last week,
Bravo.
and I coached
Johnny.
with him.
Johnny Bravo.
And he texts me and says, "Why the fuck did you tell me to watch The Walking Dead?" I told you last week,
Yeah.
because it's fucking shite. And then he texts me in the middle of the week going, "This is fucking quite good, actually."
Did he?
Yeah.
Good
So he's sort
lad.
of towards
What
the end
season?
of season 2, and he's
right.
like, "This is."
It's a long
you
way,
actually,
though, that.
And he's just like, you actually give a shit about what happens.
Yeah,
to
you
him.
do. Yeah, just wait
You
until
just
the
get into
governor.
it, you get sucked in.
Just wait until you're watching it and the governor's there.
a long way in. It's
not a long way
David
in.
Morrissey, who plays the governor, I can't stand the guy. I can't look at him anymore. It's just ridiculous. He's my brother as well. I can't do it.
Oh, Tim, it's really good.
I don't know how
really
people.
good.
You know when they play these parts,
Yeah.
people and they do say that you get hated on in
Yeah,
the
yeah,
street,
yeah.
and you will. I mean, God, I can't stand that dude anymore.
The first season was a pilot. It was they did, what was it, 10 episodes long?
How
The
many
Walking
is,
Dead?
how
Six?
many is the...
6.
I'm sure it was 6.
I'm
It
gonna
was a
look.
pilot that you can tell when you watch it back now that the special effects
Yeah.
and everything, they weren't as good as
I didn't mind the first
they
season.
weren't as good
of The
as they
Walking
are
Dead.
in the recent ones.
But it just felt to me like it was the same old
It's a
thing.
slow burner
Yeah.
Yeah, too slow for me.
Can we do it? Can we do it?
already.
Can we do it? What do you mean
Oh, we've been
already? Ages.
We've been on like 5 minutes.
We've been on for 38 minutes, Mark.
How many episodes is season 2? Is it like 16?
16.
Oh god, that's enough 14
just
away.
just wait though. Just wait.
That's how many. That's
Have you ever
like-
watched the following?
Yeah, I watched the first season.
So you watched all 16 of them?
Yeah,
Oh, it's ace.
but then I wasn't bothered.
That was beautiful.
What? Why? Did you like the first season?
It were all right.
Oh my god!
But then, like listening to you towards the end, I thought I'm glad I didn't finish it. 'cause it
No,
just-
They shouldn't have done a third season.
No, because if someone picks it up and does a fourth, they could make him into some kind of psycho
No,
maniac.
because
it sounded a bit too silly towards the end. Like
it did get a bit
lost its
silly,
way.
but in an entertaining kind of way.
killing Joe Carroll off, it was always going to be, well,
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's done now. That's
yeah,
it.
they should have left it after
Theo's not. He's been in it half a season, and now all of a sudden he's the
Theo.
main bad guy
With the tash.
with the fucking
They obviously
He's got a different
yeah.
facial hair every minute,
They obviously didn't know what to do with it.
and it's just I don't think. I don't know. They must have written it and right. This is all right. Right, we'll go with this.
Yeah.
We'll kill Joe off. If Theo works out, then great. And it
No,
was
it
like,
didn't.
well, no one's gonna freaking bombed after that.
Because they pretty much killed Mark and Luke off as well,
Yeah.
aren't they? So
all the baddies out of the first 2 were gone. They were done.
Yeah.
And it's just like this was about Bacon and fucking the other fella,
Carol.
And it's like and now he's dead. So where are you going now?
it was beauty.
It was ace.
Like,
The first
probably
season
just
that was
left it.
the first season of the following was one of the best things I've ever watched.
Yeah, I'm slowly sacking Zoo off.
Yeah, I
Just-
thought
Is
you
it
would.
bad?
No, I don't think it's terrible. I just think it's a case of I'm watching it with the missus, and it's like, when are we going to watch it? And I'm like, when are we going to watch another episode? Oh, we'll watch it. And the next thing you know, she's
Yeah.
fast asleep. It's like, shit.
Yeah,
Well,
this
just-
is my
I need to
problem
watch another.
Well,
So
just
I'm
watch
going
it
to
on
end
your
up.
own.
I'm going to end up doing that. I am going
And
to.
then when she says, "Should we watch this?" we just go, "Yeah." Get your phone out.
But I've seen. Yeah, yeah. I'll watch something else. Just have one earphone in.
Yeah,
Just watching something else.
watching Game of
Have it up
Thrones.
like that.
Oh, fucking Game
Let's do it, Mark. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Is
Game
it
of
the
Thrones,
best?
yeah.
Is it the best? Is it better than Breaking Bad?
Get stuffed.
It is.
It's different to Breaking Bad.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, obviously.
Yeah.
No, but yeah.
Jon Snow's not going to start cooking meth, is he?
No, but it's like
You might have ruined it.
Well, he's dead now.
Ruined it. Now.
I love Mr. Robot, but you can't
He's
compare
dead.
that to Breaking Bad either.
He's dead.
Come on, just do it. Just
Do
get
we
it,
need pen and
pull it off
paper?
like a plaster. Go on,
You do.
go on. Let's
more than that.
let's do the intro first. Can we do the intro?
Oh God.
What's this? Is this a special dart? Can we do the intro?
You're obsessed. You're literally obsessed.
Do it.
There's a pen here as well. Ladies and gentlemen,
quiz.
are you just going to talk over? me?
Sorry,
I'm
go
doing
on.
it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, strap yourselves in. It's Tim and Rob.
Tim versus Rob.
Yo, Tim versus Rob. Quiz time, quiz time.
Is it another musical quiz?
No fucking music.
Is it a film quiz?
Is it a quote quiz?
Yeah, something like that.
Is it a quiz?
It's a quiz. It's not a quiz. There's no questions.
What numbers are we on?
Is it an inkblot test?
15.
1 to 15.
Boom.
15.
15.
Wow. That's a lot of questions.
Do you think so?
I need something to rest on.
It's nice and easy this week.
Are you
So
sure?
don't worry. Yeah, really easy.
It'll be a goddamn nightmare for me then.
So
this one.
hopefully you should both get 15 out of 15.
So last week's quiz, there was a few people saying they've got all of them right,
Yeah,
which was crazy, wasn't it?
yeah. You only got them wrong. It was arbitrary, wasn't it? Let's be honest.
Very true.
Yeah, I didn't even know some of them.
No, well, it's probably best. If you're looking at the...
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not a bad thing.
Yeah, they were absolute.
The track list was insane, wasn't it?
That was a bit crazy.
I don't think Americans would have got it,
Was
really.
Lorne even alive when those songs were made?
Probably not some of them, no.
Wow.
Don't say stuff
I don't know
like
what
that.
year he was born. Lord, what year were
I
you
think
born?
he will have been born in 99.
Yeah, some of them.
Yeah.
If it were from 1990, he might not have been.
None of them were from 1990.
Yeah,
Nicky won last week. Lorne was born in 1987.
Yeah.
Oh, so we're alive for all of them.
It was alive for all of them. Please don't lick me. Tim.
Right, so what's the theme?
Just movies.
Just
So it's
movies.
same as the week before last.
Right, okay, movie quotes. Is
Yes.
your phone turned up, Mark?
Yes.
Right, okay.
I think so. Hang on, let me check.
Don't be afraid to tweak the board either.
Tweak the board. I don't know what to do with that
Don't
thing.
be afraid to tweak the board.
I am not touching that board.
Look at all them knobs.
Make sure what? Look at them all.
Look at
They're
all
all
them
black
knobs.
and red and
Throbbing.
Oh, don't turn it up too much. You had problems with the Macarena last week.
Hey, Macarena.
That was a trip. Bam, bam, bam. Wasn't it?
Oh, God, yeah.
Dear God, I
Can
can't
still
even
hear it.
replicate the noise. Right, I'm ready. when
Ready?
you are.
Right, nice and easy. Just want the name of the film. They are very easy this week because I just got
Bullshit. Right.
They
go on.
are. Swear to God. Ready? 1.
Well, let's not start sucking each other's dicks quite yet.
I see this rock hard.
And, yeah,
That's
solid.
not hard.
It is.
So many films I've heard that line.
Not that kind of film. 2.
Prediction? Yes, prediction. Pain.
What? I'm glad you're in the same boat as me.
Oh dear.
I ain't got alt written down
Wow.
yet.
3.
Yeah. I want a fried chicken dinner with gravy on the taters, and I want a shit in your hat. I got to have Mae West sit on my face, cause I'm one horny motherfucker.
Tim's written nothing down at all.
I kind of know that one, but not.
4. You should both get this.
Guess you don't like the cornbread either.
Oh, well done.
I think I've got something for that.
5.
Yep.
Oh, I shall practice my curtsy.
I thought it was you.
I did. I was like, hang on.
That
It's
was
gonna be a long
very
night.
short, Mark.
It was short, I know.
Was that even a second long?
Something like that.
Oh my God.
I'd have known that one straight away.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
6.
I'm the cunt with a pool cue and he could have a fat end in his puss anytime he fucking wanted, like.
That's the best line of that film.
7.
I eat green berets for breakfast. And right now,
I'm very hungry. 8.
I hope I get that
and
right.
I look around and I realize God left this place a long time ago.
Right.
Rixie. I only put it in because of the accent. 9.
Don't you get it? You see the hat? I am Mrs. Nesbit.
10.
Never send a human to do a machine's job.
Oh, wait, stop, hang on.
Which one?
Don't give him clues.
He knew it was.
He did not.
Yeah, I did. Go on.
I don't know. Was that number 10?
Yes. 11.
just been revoked.
Ah, dear, dear.
Any
It
of these
couldn't.
films.
12.
Yep.
Where? You called my friend a faggot? You told him to go fuck himself? Is that what you did? Told him to go fuck himself? You fucking idiot! You fucking idiot!
Great bit that.
Oh, man, I'm going to get these wrong.
13.
You mustn't be afraid to dream a little bigger, darling.
That was loud.
I didn't hear what he said at the start of it.
Don't know.
Was that FX?
14.
Now a question of etiquette. As I pass, do I give you the ass or the crotch?
You are your film taste is mental.
Why?
Right, go on.
And 15.
In the quiet words of the Virgin Mary, come again.
Right. I'm just gonna
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
Just play them all
Do you
again.
want me to go through them again without stopping?
Please.
Yeah.
Right, 1.
Well, let's not start sucking each other's dicks quite yet.
2.
Prediction? Yes, prediction. Pain.
3.
Yeah. I want a fried chicken dinner with gravy on the taters, and I want a shit in your hat. I got to have Mae West sit on my face, cause I'm one horny motherfucker.
4.
Guess you don't like the cornbread either.
5.
Oh, I shall practice my curtsy.
6.
Sure, that's not you.
I'm a cunt with a pool cue and you can have a fat end in his puss anytime he fucking wanted, like.
7.
I ate green berets for breakfast. And right now, I'm very hungry.
I don't think I'm going to get that right.
8.
And I look around and I realize God left this place a long time ago.
I've never seen that. 9.
Don't you get it? You see the hat? I am Mrs. Nesbit.
10.
Never send a human to do a machine's job.
11.
It's just been revoked.
12.
Where? You called my friend a faggot? You told him to go fuck himself? Is that what you did? Told him to go fuck himself? You fucking idiot! You fucking idiot!
13.
You mustn't be afraid to dream a little bigger, darling.
Yeah, he's long. 14.
Now a question of etiquette. As I pass, do I give you the ass or the crotch?
Who is that?
15.
In the quiet words of the Virgin Mary, come again.
What is that?
Right. Do you want any again?
Yeah.
Go on, Rob.
Number 1 and 2.
Well, let's not start sucking each other's dicks quite yet.
Yeah, the cat's got that one.
No idea.
No, I've no idea.
Just have a guess. Put something down anyway. 2.
Prediction? Yes, prediction. Pain.
Oh, I know what that is.
Well done, Tim. Well, I presume it's well done. You might not have got it.
5. Give us 5 again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, I shall practice my curtsy.
It's you, innit?
It's not me. It's not me.
Oh, I shall practice my
I could tell you the actor.
Sounds exactly
I could
like
tell
that.
you who the actor is, but it might give it away.
I have no idea on that.
Do you want me to tell you who the actor
I'll take the
is?
clue if you'll take the clue.
I'll take the clue.
It's Jeremy Irons.
That's no clue.
That is Jeremy Irons.
Could
Oh
be
my
anything.
god.
Oh, I shall practice my curtsy.
I couldn't even tell you Jeremy Irons' film off the top of my head.
I've just guessed.
Any more for any more?
Yeah.
Well done, Cat. Well done, Cat.
Number
Well done, Cat.
13 for me.
13.
You mustn't be afraid to dream a little bigger, darling.
What did he say? You mustn't be afraid to what?
Dream a little bigger, darling. The music could give that away. Any more?
No.
15.
15.
Oh, can I have 14?
In the quiet words of the Virgin Mary, come again.
I know what it is as well.
I'm 14.
Now a question of etiquette. As I pass, do I give you the ass or the crotch?
No idea.
That is your... Yeah, you've got that one, Henno. That was the last one. That's your lot.
Right.
Half of mine are guesses.
Yeah, me too.
So number 1.
Well, let's not start sucking each other's dicks quite
I
yet.
put Reservoir Dogs.
I put Ronin.
Pulp Fiction.
Sorry, guys.
2.
Prediction? Yes, prediction.
Rocky 3.
Rocky 3.
Oh, well done.
It's Mr. T.
I got none.
3.
I only got on the last one though.
Yeah.
What have you
I
got,
want a
Rob?
fried chicken dinner with gravy on the taters.
The Green Mile.
And I want to shit in
I
your
put Con
hat. So I
Green
get to
Mile.
have May
Oh,
West
yes,
sit
it
on
is.
my face
It's when they're
because I'm
practicing
one horny
execution.
motherfucker.
You better have both got 4.
Yeah.
Guess
Aliens.
you don't like the cornbread
Yeah,
either.
Aliens, yeah.
Aliens, yeah.
Didn't get 5 at all.
Aliens.
5.
Oh, I shall practice my curtsy.
No idea.
Is it with Nail and I?
The Lion King.
Really?
Is it really?
Don't
Jesus
remember that.
Christ.
Yeah. 6.
I'm a cunt with a pool cue and he could have a fat end in his puss anytime he
Trainspotting.
fucking wanted, like.
It's Begbie.
Yeah.
I
7.
eat green berets for breakfast. And right now, I'm very
It
hungry.
is Commando.
Commando.
In fact, do you know what? That was the one I thought I was going to get wrong.
Yeah.
Number 8.
8.
Stumped me.
I look around
I
and
put
I
Blood
realize
Diamond.
Blood
Oh,
Diamond.
I got it on the last one
God
because it
left
just
this
sounds like
place a long time
Leonardo.
ago.
For the accent, I
9.
went District
You
9.
get it? You see the hat? I am Mrs.
I put Kind of Heart.
Nesbit.
Nope.
Toy Story.
Toy Story.
Don't remember that.
10.
Never send a human to do a machine.
I just put the Matrix.
I did.
Yeah, it's Matrix.
Yeah.
8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It was Blood Diamond. 10. 11.
Could have been a few for me then.
Just been revoked.
That sounds like Samuel L.
No,
Yeah.
it's not.
In it?
Is
No,
it not?
It's Danny Glover shooting Joss Ackland in Lethal Weapon 2.
Oh, right, okay. So
I
did
got
you
that wrong.
did you think it was Sam?
I thought it was Sam.
I did as well.
I put Long Kiss Goodnight.
Right, okay. Number 12. This I knew this, but I can't
12.
think what it is.
I put Goodfellas.
You called my friend a faggot? You told him to go fuck himself? Is that what you did?
I didn't
Told him to go fuck himself?
Casino.
You fucking dick.
I put Goodfellas and crossed it out and
Yeah.
put Lethal Weapon 3.
Casino.
Because it was Joe Pesci.
Yes, the cat's
Yeah.
got it. I maybe should have put that line in as well. Joss Ackland holds his thing up. Diplomatic immunity. Bang.
I wouldn't have got it.
13.
You mustn't be afraid to dream a little bigger, darling.
Anyone?
I think it's Johnny Depp, that.
No, it's
But
not.
I don't know.
That's Tom Hardy. Wow.
What film is it?
Inception.
Oh, I didn't get that.
I've only ever seen that once.
Didn't get anything written down for that.
14.
Now a question of etiquette. As I pass, do I give you the ass or the
I put
crotch?
Leaving Las Vegas, but I don't think it is.
Play it again.
I still don't
Now a
know.
question of
It's
etiquette.
Brad Pitt.
As I pass, do I give you the ass or the crotch?
Is it?
Yeah.
Why
What is
does
it,
sound-
Fight Club?
Fight Club.
Is it?
Yeah.
Had I have known it was Brad Pitt, I'd have got that.
And the last one.
In the quiet words of the Virgin Mary,
I kind of know it, but I don't.
come again.
I've got Snatch written down.
It's Snatch.
Right, okay.
Nice.
It's that old dude.
Yeah, Bricktop.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah.
Tot 'em up, boys.
Oh, I've done terrible.
I only got 6.
7. I did you on Toy Story, didn't
Yeah.
I?
Oh my god.
It's where Buzz learns that he is just a toy and he's not a space ranger, so he goes and gets pissed with the dolls.
He does on T.
Yeah, on
I don't remember that
Yeah.
bit at all. I've not seen that much, so
That's the best bit.
he's dressed, he's got like a pinny on. She's dressed him up and he's sat with all the other toys.
I have to watch it again.
It's the best bit. It's really funny, is that?
Right, okay.
Close.
Yeah. God, we got...
Some hard ones there.
Yeah, there was,
I thought
definitely.
that was quite easy when I listened to it back.
It was good, that, Mark.
Thanks very much.
Well done
Yeah, they got
indeed.
these.
Who won online fracker?
Oh, probably.
Submit your
Fracker said he
scores.
didn't know 11, 13, 14 and 15.
Same here, Fracker.
It's not really surprising, Tim. Fracker got 12, so he beat the both of you.
I got 12.
Yeah, but he's got Google, hasn't he?
You can't Google them. I think you're going to have them quizzes every week, because I actually quite enjoy doing them.
Yeah, they're pretty good then.
Tim's just accused fracking cat of cheating.
I think that's a scandal. I think we should get the fracking cat on one night
Can
to
you
do
throw us
the
my
quiz.
phone, dude? Sorry.
To do the quiz. He'd beat Log.
He'd definitely beat me on a film quiz. I don't know about if you had one with like clips of Atomic Kitten and stuff.
No, well, we can't do that.
I'm not sure about that, but well done.
Thanks.
Good, well done, definitely.
Good quiz.
Tim versus Rob.
I only just won this week.
Only just.
That was a close one, wasn't it? What's the scores, by the way?
30-14.
Right, okay.
Close.
Yeah, close. You're in with a shout.
Well done, well done. And now it's time for us to all
cry.
Put our smoking jackets on. And have a cigar and some cheap whiskey. And
Nick's just done a fucking runner.
So Nicky, one of our listeners, who do you live in Wales now?
Wales.
Do you live in Wales? We like it when people pick films for us. It's really good.
No, we fucking don't.
But this week it
Depends on
backfired.
the fucking film, doesn't it?
Yeah, this week it really did backfire on us. So Nicky picked. Well, Tim, do you want to say it? She picked Mark.
Oh no, she's here. She just took no part
So
in
I
the
had
quiz.
Camp Rock.
Yeah, I had Teen Beach Movie, and Mark had,
High School fucking musical.
which was the peach out of the three of them. Let me
I
tell
don't
you,
think it fucking was.
because I've been there and I've done that. And so yeah, Tim, do you want to go first with
I'll get it out of the way.
Camp Croc?
So, Camp Rock. It's shite.
In a word.
It's about a girl called Mitchie.
No. Oh,
I
so
think.
no.
So she wants to go to this prestigious Camp Rock, where all the rock stars go. So
is it like band camp in American Pie?
Yeah, I'd say it's like, but they've got guitars instead of flutes.
Jesus.
So
get one of them up there. Christ.
Now you'll have to bear with me because I started zoning out about 10 minutes in. So at first she wants to go to this camp, but mum and dad says she can't go.
Who's Mitchie? Is this Demi Lovato?
That's her. You'll
Who's
know
it?
these characters more. And there's the Jonas Brothers star in this. I think it's from 2004.
He still gets
Who
jealous.
They aren't really in it that much, the Jonas Brothers, though.
Which
Anyway,
is for the best, probably.
Yeah. So
Nikki says she's got the soundtrack if you want it.
burn it. It was terrible. This film was a tragedy. Right. So her parents don't have the money to send her to this camp, right?
Yeah.
So
they have to sell her off.
No. Eventually they just say, all right, you can go, we can afford it. So for the first 20 minutes of the film, it's like, what was that about? So it's obviously they just didn't have any script for the first sort of half of the film and just thought, we just need to flesh it out a bit, so we'll just hold off on giving her the money to go. So she gets there and ends up working in the kitchen.
We've got to make this longer. What do we do?
We're only at 10 minutes.
It's finished. We've got nothing else.
Yeah, I must admit, I did start zoning out because it was appalling and I was reading the news and stuff while it were on. So she starts singing in the kitchen while she's working in the kitchen, I think. She makes a few friends, as you do. You know, she gets there, meets a few people. And she goes to the kitchen, starts working in the kitchen, and then she's singing in the kitchen.
Can you sing one of the songs for me?
No, I honestly wouldn't be able to. Do you know any?
No, not from that
Raise
shit.
your hands up in the air.
There was one song I kind of recognised that I'd heard before, I think, from somewhere.
Oh, okay.
But it's not very good.
Probably when I pull up outside your house. Got
yes,
CD on it,
that's
car.
where I've heard it.
Yeah.
And then one of the Jonas Brothers. So one of the Jonas Brothers is like this mega rock star, and he's taking a break from his really busy lifestyle, and he's there at this camp.
Okay.
I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
And he hears her singing, so he tries to find her. You know, that classic.
I think
Cinderella
I've seen
story.
that bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've actually written, he tracks her down, but I zoned out about there.
He sniffs her out like a
And
predator.
that is all she wrote.
It's like a predator.
And I gave it 2 out.
He's 37.
That's
She's
about
15.
it. All in all, the story's boring and forgettable. 2 out of 13. It was terrible. I would not recommend anyone watch it unless you were torturing them. It was TV quality. It was.
But it was a TV movie.
Yeah, acting was poor. The music wasn't very good. Even when you read like the reviews, everyone was just like, "It's not very good." It's like trying to cash in on High School Musical. It was just really, really bad. Direction was bad. Obviously, production's going to be bad.
Yeah, it was TV film, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was really bad. Really bad.
Okay.
Really, really, really
2,
bad.
that is a stinker.
2.
Innit? Shall I go next?
It's up to you.
Because I've got the horror show out of the 3 of you.
Bollocks.
Go on.
It's fucking...
So I had Teen Beach Movie, right?
Jesus.
So you've got this.
I can see it in your face.
You've got this kid who's like he's so blonde he's nearly albino, right? So he's like this albino surfer.
He's an albino
that lives in this like mama's beach hut or whatever it is with his granddad.
Mama's beach hut.
Now I couldn't figure out if the girl who was the lead role was meant to be his sister or his
mum,
his girlfriend. I'm
right.
going to go with like cousin or something like that.
Once removed.
There was definitely something between them at the start, but that kind of wanes halfway through. So anyway, they're surfing, and Auntie comes to pick her up, and she didn't want to go. She didn't want to go to boarding school or whatever. So anyway, there's like this mega storm happening the next day, and she's like, I want to ride this wave that's meant to be. Yeah, I want to ride this wave. So Grandad's got this old board that he's grown up using, and Dad's grown up using, and sons have used.
Granddad's old board.
So she's
riding Grandad's old board.
So she grabs Grandad's old board, and she goes into the surf, right? And this storm comes, and the wave comes.
I think he wishes
and
it was
they
Jaws.
end up in this musical of West Side Story.
Oh, you're kidding me.
In the 50s. So they time travel back
on this wave
into this musical, right? So, and because they're meant to be in this old shitty film, they will just literally ping and their clothes have changed and stuff. It was
that's quite cool.
so terrible. No, it wasn't, Tim. It was terrible. It was
it black
tragic.
and white?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. No, in fact, it was so colourful it hurt my eyes.
Oh, Jesus.
The songs were garbage. It was overacted.
Is anyone famous in it?
No. It was meant to be funny, but it wasn't in the slightest.
They're the worst.
And the songs weren't even catchy or anything. And then they kind of made friends, and it was like the musical was like West Side Story. So you had the bikers. It was trying to be like Grease. So you had the bikers, and then
I
you had
think
the
mine was
surfers.
trying to be like Grease.
And then maybe they all go across that theme a little bit. Then
Mine had Grease elements in it.
and then they make it back. The end.
Oh,
Nicky says it was shit bad.
It was so bad. And
shit bad is,
do you know
is
what?
a good word.
I think I've seen Camp Rock before, and I've definitely seen High School Musical.
That's the name of the show this week, is shit bad.
Mine was bloody terrible. Albino surfer gets fucking nil point. No, do you know what? It was probably.
Did he even get lucky?
I'll go 2. No, he didn't even get his end away.
Oh, poor lad.
He didn't even
2?
get his sex
So you
wax
got
out.
more than his?
No.
What did you give it 2 for?
I'm going to give it 2.
What did you give it 2 for?
It was
the credits.
It was made. It was.
I don't think that deserves a mark, does it? Just because it's been made.
I give it mine because it ended, and for the credits were really
It was choreographed well, and bless them, they were dancing in very good synchronicity. There you go, a point for each. 2 out of 13. Yeah. So, Mark, you had High School Musical, which
the classic.
You were blessed this week compared to the shits that we
truly blessed. Clearly,
flying. Go on.
It was
carry
just,
it on. Don't
no,
pretend
I
you don't know the
can't.
song now.
I don't know the song.
Pretend you don't.
It was fucking horrific.
You
How they can call these things movies? It's like a shit stain on the word movie.
You definitely Googled Vanessa Hutchins halfway through.
I didn't, because I didn't give a fucking shite.
Yeah, you did.
I'm just going to go incognito.
Because she was seeing him at the time, I think.
Who?
They were actually going
Efron?
on.
He should have been fucking drowned at birth. What a bastard.
Drowned at
Christ almighty. These fucking Disney should be ashamed of themselves. Ashamed of them fucking themselves.
They earned a lot of money
It
out
was
of that.
not only was it just like this fucking pathetic teen romance. I don't particularly like the idea of a musical in terms of like they'll be just be like walking around and having a chat, and then all of a sudden they'll break out into this fucking song and dance. That irritates me anyway.
What's she called? Vanessa Hutchins?
Hudgens.
Oh, yeah.
But
I found her.
then all of a sudden, so they can't even sing for a start. Clearly they can't sing because everything was fucking
Lip-synced.
lip-synced. Lip-synced. It was
But like
awful.
I said, it wasn't Zac Efron.
I don't care who it
singing.
was.
Not in the first.
Well,
in the
he
second
wants to
and
learn
the
how to
third it was.
fucking mime then. In fact, they all want to learn how to mime because it was appalling.
Do you think they made billions of High School
They made a lot of money.
They should be ashamed. Well, Disney should be ashamed of themselves.
Probably use that to buy the Star Wars
1 and
franchise.
2 were like stepping stones, and then 3 was just insane. It was enormous when it came out.
Yeah.
It's cinematic release. The third one is a proper film, and they've spent loads of money on it.
So Greece, see High School Musical. So he's
mine
New
was
Year.
a
He's
bit
on
the same.
holiday at this skiing camp, whatever they call them, lodge, and he meets this girl,
Lodge.
and then they make him sing together.
Karaoke.
Why did they make him sing?
Karaoke. It's karaoke.
All right.
and then they both go their separate ways, and then they end up at the same school. See?
What are the chances of that?
Exactly.
What are the chances?
It's like Grease, just not as good.
Oh, Jesus.
See, I have problems with Grease.
I don't mind Grease.
I don't like it.
Go Grease Lightning.
What's wrong with Grease?
Do you know what it is? It's that note at the end of that song. What is it? What's the song that I'm thinking of?
They were
Is it Summer Lovin'?
Summer Lovin'.
Cringe. But like you said, it's the whole musical thing. It doesn't. I can't. No. Don't do it for me.
So he plays he's the star player for the basketball team, and she's some fucking brainiac, and they both sign up.
So he's a jock, she's a nerd.
Yeah, and they both sign up for the musical,
pretty much.
But there's this Ashley, whatever her name is, Tisdale.
Ashley Tisdale,
who's like the star of,
and her very camp brother.
Camp. He couldn't have been any more camp unless he had a cock in his ass.
I think
Jesus Christ. Christ almighty. He had a different hat on in every scene.
He does in all of them.
Sorry. So they were the stars of all these school musicals, and then these two were better than them.
Yeah.
I was expecting that.
Shit.
I can't even.
Is that the name of the show this week? Camp.
Sorry, everybody. Right. If I've offended anybody, I do apologise.
I like Breaking Free.
That's how bad it was.
That's a good record.
Is that what you were doing? No.
We're breaking free!
I don't know it.
Next door banging up walls, left to shut. Yeah.
I'm going to give it 1.
Oh, man.
1.
Give it. You see,
a combined score of 5.
If you'd have seen ours, you would have given it at least a 3.
Yeah.
I'll give it a 1.
Ours were dreadful.
The end of it was kind of, they were all there in the gym after they'd won the fucking brain of whatever competition and the basketball match, and they'd managed to sing.
And then they sing, yeah.
All in the same fucking minute, which was quite impressive. And then they did this huge choreographed bit at the end. And that was very good. The kind of, I didn't like the singing. I could have muted it and just watched them dancing.
Yeah.
They're all in time. That was very good.
Yeah,
so that gets a point.
That's the only point they get, because it fucking stunk.
Christ.
Total and utter horse shit.
Okay. Well, this week...
wow, God. What a week.
This week, right, Big Danny at work, Big DB, I call him.
We can't call it that, Lorne.
Hi, Big Danny. Why is he called Big Danny?
Michelle Pfeiffer. Was Michelle Pfeiffer in Grease too?
No.
Yeah, I think she
was. She's the main one, yeah.
Yeah, I think she's Thingy.
100%.
Sandy
bitches.
Because it's Michael. It's Michael and Thingy in it in that one.
Michael.
I don't remember Grease 2.
I've seen
Grease
it once.
one's alright. What's wrong with it?
It's a musical, and I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm like you in terms of I can't stand it when it's breaking.
This is the second musicals we've had to watch in a few weeks.
It's more than I like in my life.
So Danny Binks at work.
Why is he called Big Danny?
Big Danny because he's big.
The big guy,
really big.
He's big. He's hung.
He's a Hulk of a man.
Yeah.
So he's a wrestler.
Is he?
Yeah.
What's his wrestling name?
He wants to be a wrestler. Well, I said that. I said, "What's your wrestling name?"
Yeah.
And he went, "Danny Binks."
He doesn't really have any.
I went, "Come on now."
Doesn't have any snap, does it?
No, not like
Ultimate Warrior or the Hulk Hogan.
I do. I need to think of something for him.
Yeah.
Like the Yorkshire Killer or something like that.
Yeah, he wants to have some sort of pizzazz, doesn't it?
So anyway, yeah. So he's a member of Grapple, which is if you go to wrestlinginleeds.co.uk, they've got like their own website and stuff.
Ah.
So he trains there and everything. And they've got a show coming up.
Did they grease themselves up?
Yeah.
What's this fucking plugging someone else's?
I know he's proper done it, yeah, but he's chosen us from film, so I said I'd do it. So they've got a show coming up called Get a Grip, Wrestling Fans Gathering Extravaganza.
Do you think we should go watch him live?
I don't know. It's a comedy event, so there's all like stand-up comedians, but then there's like wrestling in between as well.
Yeah, that sounds pretty.
Let us go on live.
I don't know if they just have a fight.
We could do ring announcing.
It's just like a bar fight. So, but it's,
we could do the podcast in the ring whilst they fight around.
I don't want to do that.
So if you go to wrestlinginleeds.co.uk, it's all on there. So he's picked us 3 Adam Sandler films, but apparently, according to him,
you could see Tim just die a little inside.
According to him, right, these are Adam Sandler films with a little bit of a difference.
Please,
what are they good?
They're a bit on the more serious side.
Please not grown up. Oh, is it Punch Drunk Love in there?
So, no, I'm not watching that shit.
Please don't give us Grown Up 2s. Please don't give us
I tried to watch Punch Drunk Love once, and it made no fucking sense to anybody in it. So, Mark, you have Click.
That's good, it's Click.
Which is alright. And I get where he's gone with it, because it is funny, and then it changes, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I have
it's got a
Rain
message.
Over Me, which I've never heard of at all. And apparently that
Is
is
that a porn
quite
film?
dark, so I was like, oh, okay. Tim, you have funny people. So I've no idea.
Is this?
Tim just took the longest blink he'll ever do.
I don't think he blinked. I think he had a small stroke.
Did you have like... Can you raise your arms, Tim? Raise your arm. So
Don Cheadle?
As soon as I heard...
Which one's Don Cheadle in?
Don Cheadle.
He's War Machine, isn't he?
He's the one with the beauty English accent in Ocean's 11, isn't he?
Oh, is he?
All right there, mate.
Another set of terrible films.
So, funny people, though, as soon as he said funny people, I thought Crazy People with Michael Keaton. Do you remember that?
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
And I thought to myself, I really
Never
want to see
seen
that
it.
now.
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen it for ages. And it got Christopher Lloyd in it as well.
I've
or-
no idea.
Yeah.
It's got the guy off Ghost in it. Get off my train.
Yeah,
Rain Over Me.
Rain Over Me.
Don Cheadle's in that.
Oh, right.
isn't it?
Oh, is it Rain?
What? Who's in yours, Tip?
Seth Rogen. Isn't it?
Hard luck, dude.
Although he can be good in some stuff.
I'm not sure about that.
I'm waiting. IMDb's struggling.
Why are our listeners such bastards to us?
So, Dan,
Why do you hate us so
When
much?
seasoned
Cheers
comedian
for that,
George
dude.
Simmons learns of his... I've seen it.
Fracking Cat has
Oh, hang
called
on, he's seen
I've
it.
seen it.
I don't give a fuck.
I watched it again.
You two should swap then.
No, because I've never seen Rain Over Me.
But have you ever seen his?
Yeah, I think so.
Well,
I
I've
think
never
I have.
seen any of them, so we can always... Oh, you've seen Click?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Oh, Vincent Chevalier is the dude on the training Ghost. He's a
that weird-looking
guy.
fella, yeah.
But he was really funny when he get off my train. So apparently it's Rain Over Me, as in rain.
Yeah.
R-E-A.
Yeah.
Sorry,
No,
R-E-I. That's it.
Yeah.
Sorry?
R-E-I-G-H, like the Queen reigns.
Oh, rain.
Not as in like...
Not like a golden shower
no,
kind
not
of
like
rain.
a golden shower.
So I'm looking forward to that. And
Jesus Christ.
Mark, if thingy's in yours, David Hasselhoff.
Oh God.
Germany's biggest.
Yours actually gets really.
Superstar.
Yours gets really good. It gets like 60 on Metacritic and it gets 7.5 on IMDb. So it should
Mine
be pretty
does.
good.
Excellent.
A man who lost his family in the September 11th attack on New York City runs into an old college roommate. Rekindling the friendship is the one thing that appears able to help the man recover from his grief. It's supposed to be good. That actually.
Yeah, I've never even
that.
heard of it. To be fair, it's quite topical, isn't it? At the minute,
It's nearly 10 years old.
All the 9/11 stuff's been rolled out again. Hasn't it?
Fracking Cat, you know all about movies. Do us a favour. Find 3 hidden gems that we're going to enjoy.
Really
for
good
next
films.
week.
Let's go. Let's have a bit of a switch.
Please, just find us something, a
Because
bit...
my tank is running dry on bad films.
Tim would love to stay awake for a whole full
Yeah,
hour and a
they're
half.
just so dire.
You don't want to tab out and into Pornhub halfway through.
Yeah.
Well, some.
Well, no, in the next week before next Wednesday.
Yeah, no rush, Cat. Take your time. Do some research.
While some 12-year-olds are strumming in some classroom
steady.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, just some hidden gems, Cat, that we might never have seen.
Yeah.
Something good. Something to make us...
But I do like that.
I do as well. You just got to talk over it.
I don't-
SoundCloud will kick
I
us
feel
off.
like we should be having a brandy when this is.
I don't think there's been a cooler piece of music, do you?
Thanks, Cat. No, I don't think I like that.
Definitely, someone should be rapping over that anytime soon, I'm sure. Yeah. So, does anybody want some Three Cuckoos news?
Oh, God.
What?
Is there any naked men in it?
Any
pets?
Shall I have a look? I definitely think there's naked pets.
Won't be as good as
Naked pets.
Donald Trump in the butter. Wow.
Donald Trump in the butter. Yeah, that was pretty good.
That was
so, all right, Three Cuckoos news. Man downs 35 Viagra for a laugh and gets 5-day erection.
Only 5 days.
5 days, yeah. A man took 35 Viagra for lols, it says here, and ended up with a 5-day erection. Daniel Medford downed the pills for a laugh when he was at a friend's house on Bank Holiday Monday. But the 36-year-old plasterer was scared stiff when he became sick, dizzy, and even started hallucinating.
I know, he's gay. He should go on your show, to be honest, Lon. He's gayer than
Lon
you.
said, here we go with dicks already. It's funny. It's
Dick,
just funny.
pet, and naked man news.
Everything I saw was green, Daniel from Withensea in Yorkshire said. And I had a massive erection that wouldn't go away. It wasn't a permanent erection, but every time anything brushed up against me for 5 days, it just sprang to life. Daniel eventually came clean to his shocked wife, who then called for an ambulance. He was kept in hospital for a couple of days while recovering from his embarrassing condition. The paramedics were very professional, but you could see they were trying not to laugh, he said. The doctors and nurses told me off. Fortunately, my wife has forgiven me, and now I realise I've been very, very lucky. Daniel was all right, although overdosing on Viagra can be much more serious. What's he said? And then he molested his dog, and the news goes full circle. No lawn. Apparently taking too many Viagra can cause unconsciousness.
Clever bugger.
Yeah.
Good man,
motorist fumes at DVLA, calling him a very rude name on his logbook. So Nicholas Turner was shocked.
How old are you? He said log.
He said log. Nicholas Turner was shocked when he received the document last Friday and spotted his name had been changed from Nicholas Turner to Nicholas Turner Bastard.
Brilliant.
It's lovely, that, isn't it? That's what we think like at work when people call us.
Dear.
A motorist was left fuming after the DVLA added a very rude word to his name on his vehicle logbook, calling him Mr. Turner Bastard. Nick Turner, 35, recently bought a second-hand Ford Focus and was waiting for his V5 document which registered the car with his new owner, but was shocked when he received the document last Friday and spotted his name had been turned to Nicholas Turner Bastard. The carer from Birmingham said, I came back on Friday afternoon to find the V5 and turned up. They had written, Nicholas Turner Bastard. Well, my name doesn't end in bastard. It's all capitals as well.
And capitals. Love it.
Brilliant.
Shouting
And
it
then
at him.
emphasised it. I wasn't very happy and thought, how was that come about? So Mr. Turner immediately rang the DVLA and they said, there was no way that they could understand how this had happened. I rang the
dirty
DVLA
bastard.
and they said they couldn't tell whether it was tampered with or whether it was a computer error.
Yeah.
As if. All they could do is ask me to circle the offending word and send it back to them.
I was just thinking the same thing, Nicky. When I get home, I'm checking my logbook.
Go
See
check your
what's on
logbook.
there.
Yeah.
Mark Ibbotson, fuckface. What?
Mark does men. They haven't offered me anything at all in the way of compensation. All they said is to send it back. It never happened to me on any other letters. Yes, suddenly his tax return says Big Nicholas Dick Lick. The DVLA apologised to Nick and said they would investigate the incident. He said, we are urgently investigating and apologise to Mr. Turner Bastard for any upset this may have caused.
Someone's losing their job.
Oh, I'd love it if they sent him another letter saying, Dear Mr. Turner Bastard.
Dear Mr. Bastard.
Dear Mr. Bastard. We apologise for calling you a bastard.
Dear Mr. and Mrs. Bastard.
Virginia woman busted for having sex in a parking lot with her unconscious boyfriend.
What?
Yeah. Sometimes couples just want to express their love for one another, Mark, in spontaneous moments of passion.
Me?
Yes. There's romance, and then there's ideas fueled by alcohol. And
bastard.
Kimberly Jackson was busted for the latter, having been caught having sex with Earl in the middle of Denny's parking lot. What's more surprising, though, is it's not the intercourse on the asphalt, nor is it the fact that in broad daylight, but the fact that Mr. Palmer was completely unconscious when Jackson was getting in the mood.
I love that. That's another good song. Sex on the Asphalt.
Sex on the intercourse on the asphalt.
Intercourse on the Asphalt.
The alcohol made me think I wouldn't get caught.
Earl.
I'm not into erotic public sex or anything like that,
Earl.
Jackson said to the local news. I was in the mood, and that's basically what happened. So the cops slapped Jackson with a public drunkenness charge upon their arrival, but Palmer said that he wouldn't be pressing charges for her trying to do it with him while he was passed out.
Was he drunk?
I'm just here trying to clear her name and let them know I consented to that.
Gotta get it where you can get it.
I just didn't finish the job, as you know what I mean.
Was he drunk?
He was out.
He was drunk,
He was
passed out
Yeah,
drunk.
he was unconscious on the floor of the parking lot.
Oh my fucking God.
Yeah.
Classy.
So they are some classy bits. She looks like Keris Matthews from Catatonia.
Does she?
Yeah.
Maybe it is her.
Maybe it is. Maybe it could be, yeah.
For a while.
What does he look like?
Earl from My Name is Earl.
What does Earl look like?
He's a stunner.
Is he?
Oh, yeah.
He's a cracker.
Yeah. And finally...
You look like Robbie Coltrane?
No. Guantanamo. Oh, dear. Why would he look like Robbie Coltrane? Surely if it was a
'cause you
Scottish
said
accent,
cracker.
maybe you thought. And finally, he's put me off now.
Fucking Robbie Coltrane.
Guantanamo prisoner accused of being Osama bin Laden's associate has a dating profile on Match.com.
Oh, funny.
Now, this guy's class. This guy is a proper comedy genius. So, a Guantanamo Bay prisoner has an online dating profile. Mohammed Rahim Al-Afghani is looking for love on Match.com. From the confines of his prison camp where he's been held since 2007.
Oh, of course he is.
According to his lawyer, Carlos Warner, who monitors the account, Al-Ghafani set up the profile in 2012 with the location set to Guantanamo Bay. His line actually reads, detained but ready to mingle. And he gets matches every single day.
Wow.
Let's have a look. Hang on a minute. He's written loads of letters, which are dull as shit.
Well, like love letters.
Oh yeah, no, he writes to his
Hello.
Matches.
He writes to his lawyer.
Ah, I see.
But he is doing it all for the crack. The surprising news.
They're all in chat, Nikki.
What?
She says I only discovered strange people when I started listening to this podcast. Yeah, they're all in our chat.
They're all our listeners,
except for Kurt, who's missing tonight.
So the surprising news has emerged in a set of letters in the high-value prisoner sent to Warner this summer. That's his lawyer. In which he jokes about the Ashley Madison hack, saying his own experience in the field. This is terrible news about Ashley Madison. Please remove my profile immediately.
Lorne, why were you on that website?
Which website?
I saw him on
Mixler again.
ISISdate.com.
ISISdate.com.
Why was Lorne on there?
Lorne set it up.
He might like a danger date.
Lorne set it up.
A danger date.
Danger date. There's a show in that. Definitely.
It's another track.
You can bring the knife in.
He wrote, I'll stick with Match.com even though you say it's for old people. There's no way I could do Tinder in here. Al-Afghani, who closed of being a close associate of Osama bin Laden but has not yet been given trial, made his foray into the ever popular world of online dating after reading about the phenomenon in a magazine 4 years ago. With access to satellite TV and newspapers, the Afghan detainee has become passionate about modern tech and popular culture from his confines of Camp 7.
They make out that it's really bad there, but it sounds all right.
It sounds all right, doesn't it?
Everything.
Yeah, no. It's better than Rob's got.
So his lawyer says he's probably got a PS2 and everything. So his lawyer said, I was visiting him a few years ago, and as always, I brought him some magazines. At the time, online dating wasn't as big as it is now, but he found it really fascinating.
What kind of magazine?
He asked if we could set him up a profile, so I did. We decided
Widows' wives?
Widows' wives.
Readers' wives.
Oh, readers' wives.
We decided on two, Plenty of Fish and Match.com, but Plenty of Fish required too much classified information, date of birth, exact location, so we went to Match.com instead.
Wow.
Plenty of Fish.
Do you have to pay for it?
It's just isn't it just like
No, it's free. It's Plenty of Fish.
Yeah, I know exactly. So it's just people.
So most of the people,
most
most people on there are just looking for.
It's obviously a bit of
rutting.
satire, and unfortunately, he doesn't have a trial or release date. But if he could, he certainly would have been responding to some of these matches. I still get emails every day with matches from women in the Caribbean. He finds it very funny that some women in Jamaica might be pining for him, but even though he's very open about the fact that he's actually in Guantanamo Bay, he can't believe how popular online dating is now. I tell him that most people meet someone these days, and he finds that absolutely hilarious. Tinder confuses him, though. He doesn't understand what really a smartphone is, so the concept of swiping is strange.
Oh, no, won't do, will he?
I don't want to say he's a ladies' man, but he's definitely interested in the culture. If you read through his letters, he's like a comedy genius.
Is he?
Yeah, but he's kind of understood that he's just chilling. He gets tortured now and
He's
again.
not really chilling, is he?
He gets tortured now and again.
Guantanamo Bay.
But other than that, he quite likes reading his papers and watching his TV. So yeah, good luck to him.
Wow.
Yeah, and that was this week's Three Cuckoos News.
I think you need to get some kind of theme tune for that, because it's shit.
I hadn't finished.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right. I have now. You're okay. So has anybody got any questions for us on Mixler?
Yes, Mixler.
Yeah.
Bring it forth.
Miranda Janelle said, surely you'd only take virgins. Well, possibly, yeah.
He's got a TV, obviously.
Fracka says, has he got a TV? Yeah, I think so.
And internet, by the sound of it.
I think he's got a PS2.
He's probably got his own bar.
And an N64. Stuff, modern tech.
He's probably got his own chef.
He'll have a burly guard watching over him, though, won't he?
Yeah.
Just in tight leather chaps.
I can't understand why he's not got a smartphone, to be fair. I thought that definitely would be something.
No, Lorne, no.
What's Lorne said? That's the gayest thing you guys have ever done. What's the,
No, he wants to know.
What's the gayest thing you guys have ever done?
Tim and Rob once had sex. That's quite gay.
That was
just before you got here.
Yeah. They were at it when I came in.
We've been to Fibre a few times in Leeds.
Yeah, I was once in a club in town, and I was having a whiz in a cubicle. I turned around, there was a guy wanking off behind me.
Oh, that's right behind you?
Yeah,
in the cubicle?
Yeah, in the cubicle. And he ran off, so he looked at me and went, and ran off like I wasn't going to see him.
Me and Tim once found some man porn in a train station.
Did you have a
once.
look at
I think we've said this before on the thing, and it was just the most hilarious
You didn't say it
thing
was
we've
man
ever
porn?
said. Yeah, we did. It was
Was it
guys.
mags, wasn't it? Like
It was
man
just,
mags?
yeah, it was guys though, wasn't it?
So then you carried them round with you?
You didn't usually find
And showed them to a man in a lift?
in train stations, and we showed them to the camera
Yeah, but
in the lift.
you carried gay porn around with
If you just imagine Freddie Mercury naked, it's like every page was like that.
Cowboy tashes.
Freddie Mercury.
And this big.
Why was there someone wanking off me? What the fuck?
I have no idea. To this day, I still do not know what happened.
He's a bit of hot stuff, he's Tim.
I'm not saying he's not.
Well,
I'm just
obviously.
saying that's a bit.
It
What
was-
club was it?
Majestics, I think.
You know when you were in the
Fucking hell.
cubicle?
Yeah.
Did you just unzip, or did you have, like, no meat hole in your pants, so you had to unbutton
No, yeah.
Meat hole?
a serving hatch?
You've got me thinking about the serving hatch now.
Because if you had to drop your keks,
Yeah.
then
No,
maybe
you didn't
could
have
see
to.
your
You
arse.
weren't bare-arsed, were you?
No, I wouldn't have been bare-arsed. I think I might have... I can't remember now.
Turn back round, I'm nearly done.
Yeah, it was a bit surreal, but...
A bit weird.
And you weren't bothered?
Well, I was slightly bothered, but he ran off, so...
Did you say
With a
out
limp.
to him?
I went, and he went, and ran off. That was literally about it. And then that was just one of those things, isn't it?
Yeah.
When we were in the lift in
Lord
Bradford.
says Tim ran after him. Come back!
Come
Well,
back.
when we were in the
I'll pull
lift
him down.
in the Bradford train station, the guy obviously saw the CCTV and went, "Put the porn away."
Freddie Mercury.
This big voice.
It's gone.
So we left it in the lift for the next
As you would.
It
unsuspecting
were gone
traveller.
next time I went.
It was,
Yeah.
yeah. It was wicked.
Obviously, yeah.
So that's probably the.
Yeah, that's probably the
Yeah.
gayest thing.
Has nothing gay ever happened to you?
No, certainly not.
Just your love of steps.
Yeah. Yeah. But, like on nights out, if you
Yeah.
go to that kind of...
I've seen plenty of gay action out on a night. Does he mean like homosexual, or does he mean
Happy.
gay as in
No, I
ladies?
think-
I've
no, I
seen
think
plenty
he
of
means-
women, gay women events. And
Gay women event! Like the decathlon.
Yeah.
The 100 metres.
I used to-
100 metres hurdles.
The Lesbo
for
Olympics.
I used to have a friend years ago who was like a performing art. He used to be into performing arts, and all
right.
his like classmates were all like dancers and actors and stuff, and they were all pretty much all of them were gay or bisexual.
Yeah.
So every time we used to go out, there were always like this free for all of women on women, men on men, menage a trois. It's all so it kind of just became a normal thing.
I used to work with a guy called Sean, lovely lad, and he was very camp.
Bye, Nick.
And he once did Big Spender in the office. That was probably the gayest thing I've ever seen. They always have to do Big Spender, and it really winds me up. But yeah, there's a lot of that goes on. I think he had some feathers as well, which was just
Feather boa.
Yeah, I think that's just too much.
Yeah, it's very stereotypical, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a little bit obvious.
Yeah,
it is a little bit obvious. If he'd have done something like Smack My Bitch Up, that'd have been off
better.
the cuff.
Yeah.
It'd have taken me by surprise.
I once had to look at one of my best mates in his girlfriend's thong.
Did
I
you?
said he wouldn't be able to get into it, so I bet him
And he did it.
a pint that he wouldn't be able to get into.
What colour was
it? Baby blue.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, nice,
choice.
yeah.
So I bet he wouldn't be able to get it on.
Was that for his wedding?
No.
Something borrowed, something
No,
blue.
just in his bedroom, and I said, I bet you can't get that thong. I don't know if it was dirty or not, it was just on the floor.
Yeah,
It will have been.
So I said, I
don't
bet
know
I
if it
can.
was dirty
I
or
said,
not.
I bet you a
bet there's some
couple of
spillage.
pints of lager that you
I
can't.
bet you never land.
So he went in the cupboard and put it on, and then came out and paraded around.
Did he
We're
just come out of the cupboard?
obviously pissed.
Ta-da!
Yeah.
Did
Did he come out of the closet?
Hey!
Oh, he's got me. He's
Boo,
got me.
boo. Yeah. So yeah, that's probably the gayest thing I've ever seen.
Beauty.
There you go, lawn wank bank filled.
Any more questions? Any sensible questions?
Yeah.
Anything?
No, there's literally no more questions. So I think that's it. For
I know
this
that.
week.
I know it's pretty gay, long, but you know.
That's what you wanted.
Yeah, that is what you wanted.
Yeah.
You did.
I'll
ask.
send you the pictures if you
What
want.
about lawn? What do you think the gayest thing lawn's ever done?
Lawn. I don't know.
I don't think we want to know.
It's probably
no.
got something to do with
I'm
a
not sure
loaded
it's-
weapon.
I'm not sure it's broadcastable, is it?
Probably not. Lawn says he's proud of you, Mark. Well done.
A lot of stuff. I'm glad Lorne's proud of me. That's made my day as that.
Yeah.
That you saw a guy in a thong. In a sherbet blue thong. Dancing around.
Baby blue.
Were you going to name him then?
Richard Pickles.
Was it?
Yeah.
Never mind.
He listens, doesn't
Rich.
He doesn't, Rich.
Happy birthday. Yeah, he could have sold that
You say it was his
thong
mum's
for a lot
thong?
of money.
His girlfriend's.
His
girlfriend's.
Right, don't read that shit out.
I'm not reading what he's...
No point. And Kurt's not even here.
No, he's not.
Kurt Woods isn't even listening to this.
It's only Lorne, to be honest. Everyone else is behaving themselves.
He'd love it.
Let my body borrow my rubber. Did you clean it first?
I bet he didn't.
Apparently he's got
I bet he didn't clean it when he got it back either.
No.
Lorne's got an aid. He's never washed it since.
No.
Just for prosperity.
He cleaned it with his tongue.
Sniff that rubber.
Like it when the bee goes.
Oh, how awful. There's something wrong with you, Lorne.
Okay. Right, well, thanks ever so much for listening in and downloading downloading websites
everywhere
and streaming us on, those technical streaming sites. And keep plugging away. It's worth coming back every week.
Plugging away.
Yeah. Sorry, it's taken me. I'm knocked aside now.
Yeah.
Why?
It's weird. It's just got a bit freaky deaky.
It always does at this time, doesn't it?
It does,
Question
doesn't it?
time.
Yeah,
is
maybe
just-
it's the time of day we do this.
Maybe. No,
just
because
a
it's
bit
like
weird.
lunchtime for them, innit?
Yeah, you see, we've got an excuse.
Cheers, Lon.
They certainly don't have. You can go get your Subway footlong now, Lon. We've finished.
Is that what they call it? From Earl?
From Earl.
I want Earl's footlong.
At 3 Cuckoos on Twitter.
Yeah, that's it.
Get us on SoundCloud now.
Patreon.com/3 Cuckoos. Have a look at the video. That'd be wicked.
Give us some money.
And if you want to shout or you want to pick 3 films,
You want to come on the show?
feel free. Yeah, if you want to play the quiz.
Henno's given us 3, so I'll write them down for next week.
Sweet, good idea.
Cat. I want some from you as well, please.
The cat.
We love a good film, please.
Beauty.
Anything good.
Yeah. So thanks very much.
I feel violated.
Yeah. We'll see you next week. If you're into football, stay tuned. But and download that as well, the 3 Cuckoos football show.
None of them will be.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Doodles.
See you later.
Bye.
Tweet us at 3 Cuckoos on the Twitters. Email us 3cuckoos@gmail.com or visit the blog the 3 Cuckoos podcast.wordpress.com. Can I go now?
3 Cuckoos, welcome to the show. Rob can't hear in stereo, cause he's deaf in one ear. Getting sticks from Sarah Milligan. My drinks a weak black child whilst he's prostrate with sciatica. He's a grumpy angry man. He's scared of dwarves and clowns. Tim the techno geek. He likes to dance with Star Wars freaks. He likes to share facts. He's not as angry as Mac, and both his ears work. 3 Cuckoos podcast. 3 Cuckoos podcast. 3 Cuckoos podcast. It's a big fat Yorkshire podcast. 3 Cuckoos podcast. 3 Cuckoos podcast. 3 Cuckoos.